Hey guys, back with more Wool of Kings, and today, in this episode of a Wool of Kings, what I'm going to be showing you guys, I did a what to spend coupons and diamonds on guide already. Want to check that out? You're welcome to go and check that out. But today, we are going to be talking about what should you be spending your gold on. As you know, gold right here is a currency which is very difficult to obtain. You know? A lot of people struggle with having enough gold, getting enough gold. I made a gold guide already, so if you want to check out my gold guide, you're most welcome to see how you guys can get gold. But today we are going to be talking about what to spend it on. When you have the gold, what should you be spending it on? What's the most efficient way to use it, and so on. So let's get right into it. Now gold, usually you spend gold in the trade section, you spend it. The consignment section right here, there's a lot of nice stuff to buy, but you were like, how can that be the most efficient way possible? Now the trade is one option to use it. The other option you can use it is guild auction. You know, if your guild is dropping some cool items, nice to get those. Other than that, there's also the reputation, I think. Reputation, boom. Gold right here. You can spend it right here. Now, these are the ways you want to be spending your gold mostly. But what should you actually be spending it? You know? Now, what you should focus on when you have amount of gold is you want to focus on how can you progress your character the best way, right? Look at your gear and so on. I would advise you guys to always use your gold if you can through guild auction to get your tier 1 gears. Click on this gear, this is the tier 1 gear piece. Click here, this is the tier 1 gear piece. Those drops in guild auction through the adventure raids. If you want, you can bid for that against the guildies and try to get those. Now, if you cannot get it through auction, I talked about this before, you can get it in another way. That's through recommendations, or accommodations actually. But here's the thing. When you want to get it through accommodations, or how you want to say it, take my accommodations out real quick. Peace out here. Boom. Alright, so as you can see, I have accommodations. Accommodations, sorry, it wasn't even I don't know what I'm talking about. Accommodations right here. Alright, 70 of them. Tomorrow I will receive my 80 so I can get my shoulder piece. But to get that, I still need something through gold. And that is called, I'll show you guys right here. Go to Altara, you need these. So I need 3 of these to be able to get my shoulders tomorrow. And these you get through, again, the function shop. Adventures hard, it costs 30 a piece, so you want to have 90 for this. So this is what I would advise you guys to save your gold on first, is getting your tier 1 this for sure. Second thing you should focus on, or maybe in the first, it could be tied. When you go to legendary weapon right here, alright? Right here, you need 10 Primal Hearts, or 2, or 1, depending on what level or stage you are on your legendary weapon. And to get this, what you guys need to do is you need to click on, again, on shop, on reputation, Amberia, Primal Heart, costs 100 gold. This should be your main focus right now, is to getting the Primal Hearts and the tier 1 pieces. Now if you look away from that, there's another thing that you should be spending gold on, and that is called legacy equipment. Right here, legacy. If you don't have 2 legendaries, or if you don't have a legacy often, what you can do is you can buy these through guild auction again. Alright, when you're doing like Edion, for example, you can get a weapon or something else, a necklace, a ring, and so on to Edion, legacy piece, or you can buy it through the shop. If you want to get a weapon, an off-ad weapon, you can go here, you go to the better one, and you can get it. Then you can just melt it to the level you want it to be. Now once you've done that, once your gear is on place, your weapon is on place, what should you be spending on? What should you be spending your gold on? Then, here's what I would advise you guys to do. I want you guys to go to your skills. My skills are not good level right now, okay? For your skills, you need something called life mark when you reach a certain level. And the lower, you need more and higher life marks. When you reach the strike, you need something else that drops from guild auction. But I would highly suggest that you guys use your gold and focus on your skills. Buy the shards. Buy some right now. For example, my advice is instead of buying the big thing, like you can go here and you can get like straight up the life mark. Buy the life shards. Look at the price. Buy the shards. It costs nothing to craft them. And so you're like super lazy. You literally take 2 clicks and you will get a cheaper life mark through that by buying the shards. So I would highly advise you guys to go for the shards instead of the mark. But again, that's you. If you want to be extra lazy and spend extra gold, you can do that. Now, this is what I would tell you guys to focus the most on, is getting your skill, upgrade your skills as much. If you guys have some extra gold hanging around, you always go for booklets and so on to upgrade your mastery. Go under here, you have mastery right there, you can go for that to upgrade your masteries. But yes, that's what you should be mostly spending your gold on. Now let's go through the list. What's the next most important? If you guys have spent it on armor, spend it on weapon, you spend it on skill. Next should be enchantments. You guys should be enchanting the gear that's important to you, because here's the most important thing with the enchantment is once you have enchanted a gear piece, you cannot take out the enchantments. You have to be careful what you're enchanting. So I usually enchant my tier 1 pieces once I know I'm going to have a long holding for a long time. I'm going to enchant my legendary, my pieces of this. I'm not going to enchant my shoulders because I know I'm going to replace it, and so on. I usually enchant pieces that I know I'm going to keep. I spend money on those. You can also spend money on the materials and then make it yourself if you have the recipe. Now once you're done with this, alright, what I will highly suggest you guys to do is, if you have some extra money laying around, you guys should always have an epic pet that gets really cheap sometimes when there's a sale going on. Like you go down to 40 gold, it's very cheap. And also you want to try to get a pink mount because it gives a good amount of stats for your class. If you guys did not know. Because if you guys did not know, you go to collection right here, go to travel companion, emblem, and if you look, I don't have this myself, I need to spend money on this, but I'm going to spend 150 gold on a mount and I'll get 5% crit on all these stats when I receive a pink mount. Now once you've done that, what was I going to talk about? So one more thing. One more very important thing. Let me see here if I remind myself what it was. That's why I should always write down, you know, the things. Yeah, okay. So if you have your reputation right here, stop, go to reputation. You guys should be doing this also, because here's the thing. Eventually, in some updates, they're gonna unlock a new artifact, and to get the artifact, you need this. You need this right here. It's one of the pieces, alright? And you need, where is it? New one, there it is. You need this one, right? Eternal Gaze, 1 and 2. If you do not have these, you will not be able to unlock the new artifact. So you want to get it. How do you unlock this? Is when you, every single day you have 3 chances to donate resources to reputation. You get these through auction, or you can ask for help. But you usually, mostly, if I want to level up my reputation, let's say I want to level up my dragon reputation right here, right? Because this is what I have the reputation required for the other one. But here, I usually just go here, I go prepare, confirm, boom, consignment, boom, done. Alright, get my reputation up. Well, maybe I'll make a more in-depth guide on reputation itself, but this is usually mostly what you should be spending your gold on. There's also extra stuff to spend it on, which you can, if you really want to spend. You can go and spend it on, like, you know, legacy stuff, titles. If you don't have a good title, you can spend it on shuffle to get a better skill, you know, reforges, legacy boxes, whatever, you know. Backspace is always nice. How much do they go for actually? Maybe I'll buy some backspace. Festival stuff, there's things you can spend it on, and then you have gems that you can spend it on. There's all things you can spend it on, but again, please focus on the things that I mainly told you guys, and that is weapon, tier 1 armor, legacy offhand if you don't have, or some legacy rings or whatever accessories. Your skill, that should be your main focus of spending your money. That's the most efficient way to spend money. There's a lot, I know, a lot of temptations here and there. There's some nice gems and so on which you can't spend it on. There's some mercenaries that you can't spend it on. But I wouldn't advise you guys to spend it on that, because money, gold is very limited in this game. It's very hard to get. So I would advise you guys to spend the gold very in a smart way, so you guys don't waste it and end up, because in a blink of an eye, guys, you will have no money left when you start spending it, especially when it comes to like auction and guild auction and stuff. So spend it wisely. Me, in my opinion, I'll tell you what I spend my money on. Is I have not spent any extra. Like the only thing other than the skill, tier 1 gear, and my legendary weapon I spend gold on is skill. That's it. And some enchantments, like 10 gold enchantments. But I made most of them myself. That's it, and reputation. I don't spend it on some glyphs or some sigils or mastery or legacy box, or some mounts. So that's why you guys see I don't even have the pink mount, because I spend my gold. I'm very careful in spending my gold. I don't buy any unnecessary stuff. I don't buy any unnecessary stuff from the guild auction or nothing. I spend my money very smart, and that's why you guys always see me having a bunch of gold. I have never ever, I will promise you guys right now, I've never ever bought gold with coupons. I've never done it. Never. Okay, so I always spend my gold smart, and I always save gold for things that I really need. So again, guys, if you want to spend your gold smart, in a good way, in a smart way, you guys should be doing the things that I said. There's always some extra temptation if you're like want an extra costume and so on. Yeah, always welcome to spend. I don't dictate how you guys spend money, but that's the guide. I hope that was helpful. I hope you guys learned something. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't. If you guys have any suggestions to any videos, let me know. This week I will be kind of busy. I'm on a vacation, but I think my videos will be keep uploading automatically. If you guys have stuff to watch, it won't be daily, but it will be like every second day, every other day. So I'll see you guys then. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Have a great night. Bye-bye.